Live from the Free Play Away Game Studios, this is Free Play Arcade Jeopardy. Now introducing the contestants, our remote producer, the VGGP extraordinaire, D. Owls himself, Dr. Robotnik. It is Jerry Holt.
Yo.
From Richardson, a four-time Tuesday Night Fights champion, and this week's Hall of Famer, it is John Gow.
Salutations, I love you, everyone.
And from way out in New Jersey, fresh from the hospital, doing the work that we all want him to keep doing, it is Bowlymania. Thank you for joining us from the East Coast.
Pleasure to be here, Alex.
All right, and with that, we throw it to the journeyman himself, Josh Rylander. Take it away.
All right, this is Free Play Jeopardy 5, our first episode post the first champion showdown. Those other champions, they don't matter anymore. We don't care about. We're going to find new.
We never really did.
Yes. These are the new champions are the ones that are important. Mm-hmm. I tried to expand. I mentioned this a little earlier, but not everybody was here. I tried to expand the reach on the categories a little bit. So this is actually going to have the least amount of video game questions. I think there's one, arguably two categories that are video game related, and then a smattering of other video game questions, and that's it. Still all like nerd related though, so don't worry about that. All right, so the categories we have for when you were talking about where people hail from, I really want somebody to hail from downtown. Also, just for an NBA Jam reference. Also, it's always fun
from way downtown.
Yeah,
from way downtown.
When they have a character on WWE, like Bray Wyatt or something, who's some sort of weird supernatural person, they always say they hail from parts unknown.
Yes, from parts unknown.
So our categories today, starting on the left, we have War Never Changes. That category is all the answers have the word war in them. Then we have Capcade. That category is all about Capcom arcade games. We have a returning category, a different name this time. Make You an Offer. This is the return of the fictional crime families category. And we have Beak Nye's Science World. So I realized that we haven't done a category that is, one, a fairly standard Jeopardy thing, but also a fairly standard nerd thing, and that is questions about science. But to make it easier for you guys, these are all questions that could be answered from information you could learn from episodes of Beakman's World or Bill Nye the Science Guy. So it's not questions about those shows, it's science questions that you could have learned on those shows.
Dang it. I only watched Mr. Wizard.
Same here.
I didn't watch Mr. Wizard because I'm not 75 years old.
Shaming us, too. Look, we're boomers, okay?
Okay, boomer.
The fifth category, all answers related to squads. Hashtag squad goals. And then the last category is things in Chris's room. So this is the category, if you didn't watch last time, I did a thing called Things in My Room. It's basically just a funnier or more interesting way to do the potpourri category. I looked around my room and had pictures of things in my room and asked questions about them. And we decided that we would have pictures of stuff from various people's rooms each week. This week it's Chris. Chris sent me some pictures of stuff
Chris
from his room.
was out doing deliveries. Basically.
I hope everyone is ready for cat trivia.
It's going to be 5 questions about wild dogs.
As usual, Chris,
God.
I'm just going to let you pick who goes first.
Jerry's in the hot seat. Let him go.
I would like to make you an offer for 600.
For 600, okay. This Chris of a seemingly endless supply of different brothers, all led by their mother, whose main goal is stealing Scrooge McDuck's fortune. Jerry.
Dang.
Who are the McDougal brothers?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anybody else?
3, 2, 1. Boop, boop, boop.
There's the Beagle Boys. Who are
Oh,
the Beagle Boys?
Eagle
Oh,
Boys.
All right. You still have the board, though, because nobody else got it right.
War never changes for 200.
Athena, Mars, Kratos, Mangala, Bishamonten, and the Morrigan. Bowlymania. So you buzzed in slightly before I finished. It's fine. First round, we're a little lenient.
Sorry.
You got to wait for me to finish. But
Yep.
yeah, you got it.
Who are gods of war?
That is correct. Who is God of War or who are gods of war?
Or goddesses? Well, let's go to war for 400.
The common tagline for this series is, "In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war."
Three, two, one. Boop, boop, boop.
The answer is, what is Warhammer 40k?
Blood for the blood god.
Go for 600 for war.
In this game, the Orange Star Army goes up against Green Earth, Blue Moon, and Yellow Comet until they must ally to fight against a common enemy known as Black Hole. Bowlymania.
What is Advance Wars?
That is correct. Advanced.
Nice.
Known in Japan as Famicom Wars because it started on the Famicom there, but we didn't get it till the Game Boy.
Nice.
Or it's just known as the Wars series.
War never changes for 800 and clear buzzers. There we go.
This was the subtitle added to Final Fantasy Tactics when it was re-released for PSP. Jerry.
What is the War of the Lions?
That is correct. The War of the Lions. All right, Jerry, you got the board.
Let's finish off War never changes for 1,000.
Released in 1996 for arcades, this Midway title drew heavily from Mortal Kombat and featured characters like Anubis, Pagan, and Warhead. Jerry.
What is War Gods?
If you said something, you cut out.
What is War Gods?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's correct. I was going to say Kristen.
Yeah, I heard him. He got it.
Hated the game.
All right, Jerry, you still got the board, and you are in the lead.
Let's try Things in Chris's Room for 200.
All right. These are all pictures, so I need to have the questions. All right. 99% of a panda's diet consists entirely of this. Jerry, you were slightly ahead of Bowlymania.
What is bamboo?
That is correct. Bamboo. Well, technically bamboo and bamboo shoots, but yes. That's why they are constantly eating, because bamboo does not have very much nutritional value. So they have to just constantly eat. That's also why they don't, because they don't get enough fat.
Probably
We'll
why they
take
don't
Things
have
in
a sex
Chris's
drive.
Room for 400.
The 1995 Blockbuster Game Championship 2, which Chris won, as you can see, allowed you to pick between an SNES or a Genesis competition. The Genesis one involved a special cartridge where each competitor played a quarter of NBA Jam and then 5 minutes of this game licensed from a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Oh.
What is Judge Dredd?
That is correct. You played one
Oh, that
quarter
was-
of NBA Jam and then 5 minutes of Judge Dredd.
I played in that competition, but I played Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, you did the SNES one?
Yeah,
Was it just Donkey Kong Country? Did
it
they
was
do
just
something
Donkey Kong Country. You had to try and collect the most bananas.
Jerry, you got the board still?
Things in Chris's Room for 600.
The English names of the ghosts in Pac-Man are Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Stinky, and Clyde.
Sorry, I thought you were going
For
to stop it. That's my bad.
for Miss Pac-Man, Midway changed the Orange Ghost's name from Clyde to this.
Three, two, one. Boop, boop, boop.
Bowlymania. You buzzed in at the
Hold it.
last
I
second.
know. What is... it's not Sue. I would say what is Sue, but that's wrong. It's the pink one.
You said what is Sue, and Sue is
Yeah,
correct.
oh, who's Sue? Oh, wow, I was right. I thought Sue
Always
was the
better
pink
to
one. I don't know,
guess
yeah.
when you're guessing.
No, 'cause I figured you were saying Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and then stop there. So I was trying to buzz right as you stopped, and I was like, oh, he's still talking.
I also threw in Stinky to see if anybody noticed. There was no Stinky.
Yeah, there are definitely only 4. Things in Chris' room for 800.
As a Christmas gift, free play employees received these piggy banks they were supposed to smash open, but several did not. It included money and gifts, but also old arcade tokens, including some from this Golden Age arcade started by American Amusements, later bought by Bally Entertainment, and after the crash in the 80s, eventually got acquired by Namco and turned into Namco's Cybertainment. Bowlymania.
What are cyber stations, Aladdin's castles, depending on where you live?
Which one?
I mean, I had cyber stations up by me, so I'm gonna say what are cyber stations?
I mean,
That's
think it's
incorrect,
Okay.
but
think you got like
It-
complete answer there.
Right.
I mean, Chris, you're judge.
Yeah, I'd rule that he got it. He knows exactly what it
I
is.
mean,
Yeah, it's Aladdin's cast.
Li-
We
Yeah,
have
I
the
mean,
Aladdin's castles here. but-
Yeah. I had Namco cyber stations up by me.
Yeah, so I think for the ones that have pictures where you can't see how long the clue is, I'll say over when I'm done reading the thing. Tinfoil.
Let's finish up Chris's room.
I seem to have the tendency to be writing longer and longer clues. All right. Tapper initially featured Budweiser beer, but was later changed to root beer. Lord Featherstone had set her record on the third Tapper version that has surfaced. She'd be signing a poster for this Japanese brewing and distilling company named for their famous whiskey. Over.
In 3, 2, 1.
It's what is Suntory? There's apparently a Suntory version of Tapper.
Who knew? Probably better than root
Okay.
beer tapper.
It's
You say this is
hard
a
to beat
Japanese-
root beer. Yeah.
A lot of whiskey.
Yeah, they're
Kinda-
most well known for their whiskey. I don't think they even. I think it was advertising their beer, and I don't think they even make beer anymore. I think they just do the whiskey.
Capcade for 200.
This Capcom mascot character first appeared on the back of Capcom NES manuals, but eventually got his own arcade game fighting alongside Babyhead, Ginzu the Ninja, and Mac the Knife.
Who is Captain Commando?
That's correct. Yeah, he was
Commando.
like he had an entirely different visual design and was showing up, and they just had him on the back of the manuals, and it was like,
Yeah,
this is Captain Commando.
yeah. I think he was supposed to be the main character in a lot of the older Capcom games.
Yeah, or just their advertising guy. I don't know.
Clear the buzzers, and we'll do Capcade for 400.
Capcade for 400.
Yeah, yeah.
In one Capcom beat 'em up, 4 heroes team up to drive around in this vehicle, and fight against the Black Marketeers, who are hunting dinosaurs for an unknown purpose. Jerry.
What is Cadillacs and Dinosaurs?
So the vehicle is what I asked for.
Oh shoot! Oh,
I
What is
mean,
a
give you
Cadillac?
the answer. Yeah, what is a Cadillac? Yes.
Round one.
What
round
are
one.
dinosaurs?
To be honest, I thought it was a
That was
game title too.
Capcade for 600.
I try not to ever have the words from the answer in the thing. So since I said dinosaurs, like, in this Capcom arcade game, you are tasked with using your cipher, Falchion, to assassinate the dictator known as Grandmaster in the year 2048. Jerry,
What is Strider?
that is correct.
I was listening to that music today.
Capcade for 800, please.
All right. Before he got his own games, this gargoyle was the end of the adventure for many Arthurs in Ghosts and Goblins before even reaching the first boss. Over.
Who is Red Armor?
Was that Jerry?
It was Jerry. Did he buzz
Yeah,
in?
there's no buzzer or anything though.
Well,
Oh,
he did
shoot.
buzz, but I
I'm
didn't.
sorry,
I didn't let him. He did get in first. I was just like, yeah, make sure.
Sorry,
that
I clicked it and I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, it's red. It is who is Red Armor. Or, I think it's actually Red
Isn't
Arena.
it technically a
it's-
firebrand, but
So
Firebrand was
his
the name of the one from Demon's Crest, I believe.
okay.
yeah, his name is. They call him Firebrand and Demon's Crest, but I think he's also Red Armor. I think Firebrand's like his nickname.
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
the
But yeah,
family. Yeah.
Red Armor's like his
Whatever.
official name. That's what he was called in Gargoyle.
Got your buzzer working?
Capcade for 1,000.
This is the code name / nickname of Joseph Gibson, the main character of Speed Rumbler, Commando, and Bionic Commando. Over.
Three, two, one. Boop, boop,
It's to his Super Joe.
I'm glad I
I
did
had
not
no
answer
clue that
because I definitely would have said Captain Commando again.
boop.
Is Captain Commando the Commando from Commando?
No,
No,
Super
supposed
Joe.
to be a Super
Super
Joe.
Joe. The main character of Bionic Commando is the same main character of Commando. At least the first Bionic Commando.
Yeah, the
Wow.
NES version, you're trying to save Super Joe
Yeah.
Huh.
and blow up Hitler. I mean,
In yeah,
Mr. D
Master
or
Z.
Master
Master
D, yeah.
Z. Master Z.
I'll take Beak Nye's Science World for 200.
Even though we eat it every day, salt is actually composed of these two poisons bonded together by their electron. Bowlymania.
What are sodium and chlorine?
That is correct.
Sodium chloride.
I almost said chloride, and then I stopped, and I was like, "Don't be stupid."
I would have still counted it. Yeah. So you have the
400 science.
Iron, nickel, and cobalt are the only three common elements that are this. Bowlymania.
What are magnetic?
Yes.
Oh.
I was
I
going to say.
put
I was actually going to say
ferromagnetic-
ferrous at first. And I was like, I got used to real English.
I count magnetic. I put ferromagnetic because it's a science question, and I knew somebody would get pedantic with me if I just put magnetic.
Check the
I was
science
gonna say
lore.
ferrous. Yeah, check the science. lore.
Check the science.
Science, buzzers, and science for 6.
This volcano erupted in 1980, causing 1.1 billion in damage, creating an 80,000-foot eruption column that deposited ash in 11 U.S. states and 5 Canadian provinces and reduced its summit by 1,314 feet. Jerry.
What is Mount St. Helens?
That is correct.
He beat me to the click. It's impressive.
It's because
Yeah.
of lag from New Jersey.
When,
Absolutely. Yeah.
when you guys both buzz in, like they pop up like really close.
Beak Nye's Science World for 800.
The process of water evaporating, rise into the atmosphere as water vapor, condensing into rain or snow, and falling again as precipitation is known as this.
Three, two, one. Boop, boop, boop.
What is the water cycle?
Oh.
I know from my
So
research
obvious.
that both Beekman and Bill Nye had episodes about this.
I feel silly for not being able to think of that.
I-
Yeah.
So it can't
What-
be that easy.
What I found interesting. So when I was a kid, I watched Bill Nye and not Beekman, and I had this like, I don't know why I thought this, but I had this thought in my head that you weren't allowed to watch both, like that it was like a console wars type thing, right? Like you could only like Bill Nye or Beekman. So I never watched Beekman. And looking at it now, Beekman seems more simplistic than Bill Nye. Like when he explained the water cycle, he said condensation like once and avoided. No, he said evaporation once and avoided using the word condensation. And I was just like, This seems a lot. I don't know if it was aimed for a younger audience or what.
I just remember
thought
the
that was
giant
interesting.
rat.
Yeah,
Lester the
they
rat.
had a giant rat.
Yeah.
We'll finish off Science World for 1,000.
Spiders move their legs a different method than we do. They actually love to move their legs by using this organ.
Three, two, one. Boop, boop, boop.
Or which?
Love was the
Oh,
clue.
yeah.
It is their heart. They move they're basically pneumatic. They move their legs by pumping blood through them.
Interesting.
That's how Beltran dances.
By pumping love.
Make you an offer for 200.
For dealing biochemical drugs in arms within the Street Fighter universe, this is the name of the evil criminal organization headed by the Four Heavenly Kings. Jerry.
What is Shadowloo?
That is correct. What is Shadowloo? Do you know who the Four Heavenly Kings are?
Bison, Sagat, Claw, and Boxer. Vega and Balrog.
That's correct.
Not anymore.
When he betrayed them, was replaced by Fang. That's in.
Yeah.
We don't count Street Fighter 5
And
around
there's,
here.
and there's somebody named G now or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
That's from fan fiction, a game called Street Fighter 5.
We still got to do our podcast about lore from fighting games that nobody follows. All right.
We'll make
Got the
you an offer for 400.
So every time you say that, I hear Mickey an offer, by the way. There's a Mickey Mouse category. I don't know. Led by Ernst Stavro Blofeld, the special executive for counterintelligence, terrorism, revenge, and extortion, is the criminal organization that first appeared in this James Bond film. We're talking about the film universe, not the book universe.
3, 2, 1. Boop, boop, boop.
It's what is Dr. No? That's Spectre, special executive for counterintelligence, terrorism, revenge, and extortion. He's the guy with the cat that Dr. Evil's based off. Nobody knows anything about Bond.
I do.
Not this film.
I'm not
It's like the
75 years
first
old.
one. It's the first one. It's the Sean Connery.
Right.
No, I'll watch it later.
We'll take Mickey an offer for 800.
All right. Are an outlaw motorcycle gang heavily featured in multiple entries in this video game series, even taking center stage in a DLC titled The Lost and Damned. Jerry.
What is Grand Theft Auto?
That's right. They appear in both 4 and 5.
We'll finish off make you an offer.
Okay. With the purple fleur-de-lis as their icon, this gang defeated other gangs like the Vice Kings and Deckers, paramilitary groups, and corporations to gain control of Stillwater and eventually get their leader elected president over. Bowlymania.
What are the Third Streets? Who are the Third Street Saints?
That is correct.
From good old
Nice.
Saints.
I could not remember the name of the game. I knew the game, but I couldn't remember the game.
Nice.
Oh boy.
But it is the hardest question because I was going for the name of the gang rather than the.
Let's
So
go.
answer and the noobs, the answer is yes. Every time he has buzzed in, he has been slightly later than everybody else. So he needs to get faster with the buzzer.
Is he in Arlington?
Squad
No, he's
for
in Richardson, believe it or not.
The Sailor Guardians of the solar system have a member named for each planet in our solar system, except this one. Bowlymania.
Who is Sailor Moon?
Planet. They're named after each planet in the solar system except this planet.
Oh, sorry. Who
Sorry,
is Sailor
that is
Earth?
confusing.
Sorry, who is Sailor Earth?
I mean, I'll get
Yeah.
It's what is Earth?
Sorry,
It's just which
what do you
planet?
got?
Which
Sorry.
planet doesn't
Sorry.
have a Sailor
Yeah,
Guardian?
okay. Yep. I thought the original question was which one isn't actually a planet.
Instead of Earth, there is
Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah. Okay. 600. Let's hunt this
Ooh.
daily double down.
Julian Gollop developed the turn-based tactical games Rebel Star and Laser Squad, which both served as the inspiration for his later, more popular series with this game. With this name. Sorry, it should be name. What is the name of the series that he made after this? Jerry.
What is XCOM?
That is correct. XCOM.
That was a shot in the dark. I wasn't sure. We'll take squad goals for 400.
American cartoon series Exo Squad received a Genesis game developed by Appaloosa Interactive. This was the name of their most successful franchise about a sea mammal fighting aliens over. Jerry.
What is Echo the Dolphin?
That is correct.
Wow.
Dolphin, developed by Appaloosa.
Yeah.
Published by Sega, but developed by
Yeah.
Hat is
hat.
Echo.
50-50 chance, Jerry.
Hat, yes.
Squad goals-
My hat is Echo the Dolphin.
We'll take squad goals for 800.
All right. That is the Daily Double.
Hey!
All right. So you have to bid an amount before you hear the question.
I don't know what my score is.
6,400 Beltran bucks.
What's everyone's score?
6,400 Beltran bucks for you, Jerry. 4,000 for Bowlymania, and John might have a functioning buzzer.
I know.
I'll bid 1,000.
Okay. Here it is. In Space Jam, to avoid becoming the new attraction at Moron Mountain and recover the talents of major NBA players, this makeshift basketball team must defeat a team of aliens called the Monstars. Over.
I got that song stuck in my head.
So what's the name of their team? That's
Was it just the Looney Tunes? Who are the Looney Tunes?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh.
Jerry,
It's,
no.
it's what is the Toon Squad?
Oh, damn it. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Major NBA players and Sean Bradley, by the way. They would have picked all major NBA players.
Muggsy Bogues, Larry
So
Johnson,
that you
Right.
bid 1,000, so you lost 1,000 for that.
Charles
And
Barkley.
It was Bradley's
our
fault,
last-
is what I'm saying.
Our last one is, in fact, 1,000. Did you?
Yeah, squad goal, thousands.
It was half covered, so because Kirsten Dunst and Gabrielle Union star in this film about a high school cheerleading team's attempt to win a national title after being embroiled in a scandal for stealing routines. Bowlymania.
What is Bring It On?
That's correct.
Dang it. I could
I
not
had to describe the Watt in the way that sounded most dramatic.
Burr. It's cold in here. No? Nobody?
Come on, chat. Wrong answers only.
Well, that brings us to the end of round one. It is a barn burner. Bowlymania out of New Jersey with 5,000. In Dallas, Jerry has 5,400, and John still struggling to find his buzzer.
I think I saw the word
That wasn't
Nerf
John.
pop up there for a second. I can't wait for that.
John, is that thing on?
On the bright side, John gets to pick first.
I've seen him buzz in some, but it's always been too late. So maybe it is connected.
Yeah, so pretty much
so-
what Josh said. That's pretty much what happened.
Do we need
Laggy
do we do a
monitor.
break? Do interviews? Do people need to go to the bathroom before round two? What's going on?
How are you guys? Check in with me.
I'm good.
I'm okay.
We should
I'm good.
kind of
I'll
wait
go.
for them
What-
to see the score, I guess. Eventually.
What's that? Oh, they need to see the score?
Yeah, I wonder if they can just like tune in on.
I've got the
stream.
Twitch window open
Yeah.
on the other side.
Well,
Yeah.
what I was thinking, I was just thinking about that. Why don't we have him stream that to Discord, and then we can just crop that out when we pluck his stream. He can just
I
have
was
the.
gonna stream both.
He can open the document. and put it on.
I have to stop watching Librem's stream to then stream mine.
No. We're talking about so they can watch.
So share my
Discord.
screen, right?
No. Josh can stream the scoreboard section
Mm-hmm.
to them on Discord with his. When we restream his stream, we just crop out the scores from the bottom and do our own score capture. Does that make sense?
Currently on Discord, I'm streaming to them my
Projector.
Yeah.
split projector, right?
Right.
Which doesn't
Yeah,
have a
he-
score on it.
Right.
He's not
And
streaming through Twitch, Lego. He's streaming just to Discord because it's
But
faster.
did you just hear what he said? He's using the XSplit projector, so he can crop his own, capture the Jeopardy scores from the document, have it open locally, and he could have it across the bottom. It won't look graphically perfect like the stream, but we do our own graphic stream or scoreboard stream. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just don't want to capture from two different windows, or from the same window, two different things. But
You alt drag so you don't have to see what he projects for the scores.
That's gonna
So
be squad goals for next time too.
yeah,
we could test it after.
Yeah. At any point, any of the three contestants can feel free to give a score check. I'll be happy to read it off to you.
as we say, or the simple answer, go watch the stream.
I would, but I've seen how many people accidentally post. In
Yeah,
answers
all
before.
the question answers come there.
Yep.
So we will go ahead. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay. I'll be back as well. Bowlymania.
Yes,
How
sir.
does it feel to go against all these Hall of Famers here?
It feels like it's a dream come true, Chris.
I made a mistake betting so many points on that daily double.
Finally, a competition where I don't feel like I need to have a good joystick to win, or a joystick I trust.
All right, I'm going to take a moment as well. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was like 45 seconds.
Sorry, Chris took off as well.
Oh no.
But you get what I'm talking about, Josh, right?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. Especially, it seems like that would cover up the bottom of the
Well,
board, right?
You would have to change your projection size, but that wouldn't matter. We could still crop out whatever we needed to on the restream side.
Hmm.
So, I mean, you would shrink it a little bit.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I now have a lifetime streaming license.
Oh, with XSplit.
Yeah. It was on sale for 200, which seemed pretty good for.
Yeah.
We got that, and then I think something happened where we ended up getting a month license on accident. Like it kicked the password, and then I want to say somebody signed up for a month, and then that superseded the lifetime pass, deleted that, and then we were month to month afterwards. And then every time we would reinstate the lifetime pass, we'd get charged another month. It would kick it again, invalidate both passwords, and it's just a constant headache. So we've bought more than a lifetime's worth.
I used to have the personal license, which doesn't let you do things like preview your audio
Oh, jeez.
and things like that. So, yeah. All right, we ready?
Let's do it. Round 2 of Free Play Arcade Jeopardy.
All right. It is now double Jeopardy. We have Jerry in the lead with 5,400, followed by Bowlymania with 5,000, and at the end we have John with 0. But this is Double Jeopardy, and as you all know, the prize numbers are much bigger, and so it's still anyone's game. Our categories for this round, starting on the left, are Next Sunday AD, which is questions about MST3K. I'm coincidentally wearing an MST3K shirt today. Spandex and Explosion, which is a category about tokusatsu shows, that is what they call like action drama shows with lots of special effects in Japan. The Silver Ball, which is a category about pinball. I figured it was finally time. What the hell is a Samoflange? In that category, you have to guess the name of the series based off of some samples of its technobabble. They Nerfed My Dot is a category about MMO terms. And
Lovely.
Revenge from Mars are all questions relating to Martians. I'm pretty proud about the technobabble category. I liked that idea, like guess the series based off the technobabble. So we'll see how it goes.
I only remember it from like the meme with the voice actors.
Yeah, it was like
the
outtakes for
bloopers.
Thundercat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? It's a Samoflange.
John, you are.
And you have control of the board because you are in the rear.
Is he?
We've
John.
lost John.
John.
Arlington Internets.
It's Final
Yeah.
Jeopardy that you have to have a point for, not Double Jeopardy. You're still in this.
Oh, yay. Okay. Give me what the hell is the Samoflange for 400?
Okay. Total protonic reversal, focused non-terminal repeating phantasm, superconductive antenna that was designed and built expressly for the purpose of pulling in and concentrating spiritual turbulence, race memory stored in the collective unconscious. Bowlymania.
Simply for protonic, I'm going to say, what is Ghostbusters?
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's all
Yes.
technobabble from Ghostbusters.
Oh.
So yeah, each comma separates a different technobabble phrase. All right, Bowlymania, you have the board.
Let's go to They Nerfed My Dot for 2000.
Ooh,
for 2000.
going for it.
Okay. Enemies in MMOs are often referred to as mobs. Like many MMO terms, this originates from the days of MUDs and is a word taken from this technical term.
Three, two, one.
Last second, we had Bowlymania buzzing.
What is a mobile object?
That is correct. Mobs comes from mobile
Wow.
object.
They nerfed my dot for 16.
The looting of a drop from a monster that doesn't follow the looting rules set by the group.
Oh,
And three.
What's it called when you do that?
I know. I haven't played WoW in forever.
3, 2, 1.
The answer is ninja-ing or ninja
Damn it.
looting.
Huh.
Let's go with they nerfed my dot for 12.
If you are grabbing hostility from enemies and making them attack you, you are said to be pulling this. Jerry, you were like milliseconds to hit.
Jerry, you there?
Yeah, I'm not hearing him.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There's two, and I'm gonna say, what is aggro?
That is correct. You are pulling aggro.
It depends on which you play. In WoW, it's aggro. In Final Fantasy, it's hate.
True.
Yeah, aggro is the more common term because they use it in other MMOs and even like non-MMO games too. You can talk about aggro and stuff. But like if you'd said hate, I probably would have gone ahead and given it because I do.
I'd have let you give it
I
to
feel
him
like-
since I
I
play
feel like-
14 as well.
I feel like aggro is more common.
They nerfed my dot for 800.
A term often used to describe being overwhelmed and killed by a large group or implying death through an unfair advantage.
Three, two, one.
It's what is gank? You got ganked.
Oh. Should have known that. They nerfed my dot for 400.
The act of accumulating items and experience by repeatedly killing the same enemies or repeating the same tasks. Bowlymania.
What is farming?
That is correct. Farming.
Silver ball for 400.
I wanted to do one of the nerf my dot questions as like a whole sentence, and basically you had to translate it, but that's just awkward as a Jeopardy style question. When the son of David Gottlieb, Alvin, founded his own pinball company, their first pinball machine produced was this 1991 two-player pinball.
I regret my life choices in picking this category.
General Yegov is going to be so angry. In 3, 2, 1.
I can see it, but I can't think of the name.
What is AG soccer ball?
I knew it was a soccer game. I just didn't know the name.
Is it the one with the paddles that you kind of turn and flip?
No, it's just
No.
two-player pinball game.
I was
People
told
That's
want-
foosball.
Replay.
That's foosball.
I was
We've
told
had it.
Replay
We've
had it
at
on the
Replay.
table. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish.
No,
I
there's
could've
another one that's
played
like a
it.
soccer one where it's like it's like a paddle right in the middle and it just goes left and right and you kind of like turn it. Yeah.
Samoflange for Ocho.
Inserted a gene that makes a single faulty enzyme in protein metabolism. The behavior of the system is sensitively dependent on initial conditions. We control their chromosomes. It's Unix. I know this.
Oh, come on.
And
Bowlymania.
Man.
What is Jurassic Park?
That's correct.
Yes.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure.
Like
Unix is a
dragging that quote
giveaway, but
out of my brain.
One
Samoflange.
of those lines was technically from the book, but like the chaos theory technobabble in the book is so much more BS than in the movie.
Samoflange for 12.
Multiphasic temporal convergence in the space-time continuum. Reverse the polarity. Chromodynamic module powered by a tripolymer plasma. Hyperionization that virtually disrupts all EM and subspace carriers. The reaction is producing Verdion particles. Bowlymania.
What is Star Trek? The Next
yeah, it's just Star
Generation?
Trek.
Okay.
It's just Star Trek.
I didn't know how deep you wanted to get. So I'm like, I'm sure Data has said that at some point.
The tripolymer plasma quote is like I think from Voyager, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
mostly next gen. Like
right.
for me, like the word multiphasic is just like
That's across all of them. Yeah. Samoflange for 16.
reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. They live off potential energy. It goes ding when there's stuff. Dimensionally transcendental. Use my unrivaled knowledge of transtemporal extirpation methods to neutralize the residual electronic pattern. Bowlymania.
What is Doctor Who?
That is correct. Well, I apparently just copied
Oh.
that. No, it's Doctor Who. Yeah.
What is Reverse the Polarity of
Yeah. So like reverse the polarity, they ended up using that in Star Trek, but it came from Doctor Who because the third Doctor would say that all the time because apparently the actor who played the third Doctor was terrible at like lines that had technical stuff, so the writers just gave up and had him always say reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Samoflange for 2000.
Aerial faith plate, excursion funnel, thermal discouragement beam, unstationary scaffold, material emancipation grill, man-sized ad hoc quantum tunnels through physical space with possible applications as shower curtains. Jerry.
What is Portal?
That is correct.
And when you got to shower curtains, I was like, do I need to say what is Portal 2?
All right, Jerry, you got the board.
I'll take the silver ball for 800. And clear the buzzers.
The 1947 Gottlieb pinball Humpty Dumpty was the first pinball machine to feature these. Bowlymania.
What are bumpers?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. We haven't... Jerry.
What are flippers?
That is correct.
Is that or ramps? 3 choices.
We actually have not had very many incorrect answers. It's like either no buzz-ins or correct answers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing.
Total incorrect answers.
Also, John's here.
Hi.
He
See, you know,
didn't choose the first category.
The silver ball for 1200.
Daily double.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
What would you like to bid?
The scores are Bowlymania in the lead with 10,600. Jerry with 9,400. John is here.
Let's do 1200.
Woo!
I was going to say, if you bid under what the category would have normally been, that's just lame. All right. Before he became known for co-creating Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon helped program several Williams pinball machines and even lent his voice talents to this heckling dummy over.
So you need the name of the dummy and not the name of the machine?
That is correct.
Oh, I don't know the name of the dummy. I know that it's
rough.
what is Funhouse.
How do you not know that?
Who is dummy?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Rudy.
It's Rudy.
That is going to be the featured table on today's Pinballers.
Oof.
Mortal Kombat co-creator Ed Boon, voice of Rudy.
Wrong answers only, chat. Wrong
When you
answers only.
said Mortal Kombat, I was like, all right, it's gonna be the Black Knight. And I was like, oh, it's not the Black Knight. Silver ball for 1600.
Monster Bash features characters from the first shared movie universe. However, it is appropriately missing this one member of the core Universal Classic Monsters team.
Three, two, one.
There's no Invisible Man in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Appropriately, you can't find the Invisible Man in Monster Bash.
We'll finish it off for 2000 for a silver ball.
Goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is an image for ants.
Yes.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be a little bigger. It's not very good. It's the back glass for flying chariots. If people who can't see it very well want to Google what the back glass for flying chariots looks like. Forgot to copy over this question. Here it is. Many movies have featured EM pinball machines as an affordable prop to smash up. In this Jackie Chan movie, when confronting a street gang for trashing a local supermarket, the ensuing fight causes the smashing of William's Darling and Strikes and Spares, as well as Jackie nearly getting his head smashed between a wall and Gottlieb's flying chariots over. The name of the movie is, in case you didn't catch, in this Jackie Chan movie. Which Jackie Chan movie has some fighting gangsters in their hideout with pinball machine? Bowlymania.
What is Rumble in the Bronx?
That is correct.
Damn it. That's the one I was thinking of too. I was scared.
Proximity answer there from Bowlymania.
I see what you did there.
Man, HD Atomica says, "Man, dang Bully mopping up," but like Jerry was way in the lead in the first.
Bully is a daily
caught
double
up.
away from being.
Yeah, this is close.
The hole here.
This is close.
God, I don't know which one I hate.
Also,
least
John is here.
Hey.
Rumble in the
Spandex
Bronx.
and explosions for 400.
Funny thing about Rumble in the Bronx, it's supposed to be set in New York, but like many movies, it was filmed in Vancouver, and there are several scenes where you can see mountains in the background, which there are definitely not mountains near New York.
Not in New York City. This is
Or a
Another
very clear
another
beach.
funny thing about that movie, my dad wouldn't let me see it because it was rated R. But Terminator 2 and Total Recall, absolutely fine.
It was
All
rated
day.
R. I remember watching it in theaters. I watched
That
Double
was
Jack.
that was one of
PG-13
three
though.
movies in a row I watched with my mom that involved somebody getting tossed into a wood chipper.
Okay, you said spandex explosions for 400.
Yes, please.
Japan's long-running Super Sentai series serves as the source material for this American action series. Jerry,
What is Power Rangers?
that is correct. Who I put who are, but I guess technically it's a series, so what is more correct, but whatever.
Spandex and explosions for 800. And buzzers.
This Suburaya series, that's the name of the company that made it, involves a hero who fights against invaders and monsters by growing to enormous size and firing his Spekium ray by crossing his arms. Jerry,
Who is Ultraman?
that is correct. Ultraman is. All right, Jerry, you still got the board.
Spandex and explosions for 1200.
This tokusatsu hero features an insect motif on his armor, rides a motorcycle, and his finishing move is a flashy kick. John,
All right. Who is Common Rider?
that is correct.
That's right.
I
That's
knew
my
it was
boy
right. I
John
couldn't
Cow
think of the
right
name in
there
front of it.
on the board.
Don't
Woo!
call it a comeback.
I clicked.
Finishing move, the rider kick.
I clicked and apparently didn't. I missed the green button, even though the green button is like a quarter of my screen.
All right, John, you have the board.
Oh man, I can find the top.
Find the other daily double for me, John. Do me a solid.
David Double. Oh shoot, I don't know.
Well,
Give me-
if he finds it, he's the only one who gets the answer.
Exactly, but
Yeah,
then that
That
there's
means Jerry has a harder
there's
time.
there's game theory to this.
Let's go for Revenge from the Mars 400.
This person
I'll do it.
originally voiced Marvin the Martian, along with Woody the Woodpecker, Porky Pig, and Foghorn Leghorn. Bowlymania.
Who is Mel Blanc?
That is correct.
Nice.
I tried to
Nick-
avoid putting his more well-known characters in.
Revenge from Mars for 8.
While most people know Mars Attacks through its 1996 comedy film, it actually originates from these collectibles, often depicting gloriously violent scenes of Martian invasions. I'm so disappointed in you.
3, 2, 1.
What are trading cards? Topps trading cards.
Sure.
You got to look up the original Mars Attacks pictures. They're awesome.
Yeah.
1200 Mars.
This is the superhero identity of John Johns, a Green Martian and member of the Justice League. Jerry.
Who is the Green Martian?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Ah, dang it.
Okay. Bowlymania.
Who is the Martian Manhunter?
That is correct.
Although he is green.
He is a Green Martian.
Yeah,
he is
identified
not
in the
a
answer.
white. He is not a white Martian. There's two kinds of Martians.
With
there.
spandex and
War
I'm
with
sure
each other.
explosions as well. Next Sunday AD for 800.
That's also tiny.
Picture for ants.
Yeah.
It's also rather suggestive.
Well, it's bone shaped. Dr. Clayton
Yes,
Forrester.
it is.
Dr. Clayton Forrester sent both Joel and Mike to a space station with the intent of driving them insane with terrible movies. This act is contrary to the moniker that this space station bears. Over. What's the name of the space station they're on?
3, 2, 1.
It's What is the Satellite of Love? It is shaped like a bone because it's the reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey when the ancient man hits a bone and throws it up into the air and it turns into a space station.
Careful, Cloud. Careful.
80 for 12.
AD, you said for 12?
Yeah, for 12.
Started in 1991 to celebrate the show's third anniversary, a Thanksgiving Day marathon with new bumper segments became an annual tradition under this name.
Three, two, one.
It's what is Turkey Day? It's the Turkey Day marathon.
Revenge from Mars for 16.
It's the Daily Double.
Thank
You
you.
found it.
I have 6,000 Beltran buck lead here. Let's do 2,200.
Okay. This Martian attends Mars University, attains a doctorate in applied physics, and grew up on a bungalow farm with a family that owns the entire western hemisphere of Mars, the best hemisphere. Over.
I have. Who is? Oh, the girl from Futurama. Who is Leela?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Or not the other.
It's who is Amy
Yep,
Wong?
Amy Wong. Yep.
Wong fan.
Yes. Sorry. Wong character. Spandex and explosions for 16.
Trying to bank on the fascination with virtual reality in the mid-90s, Saban took footage from 3 shows in the Metal Hero series to produce This American Show. Jerry.
What is VR Troopers?
That is correct. VR Troopers.
We are V.
Yeah, I remember. Yep. Spandex and
all that
Explosions for
stuff.
2000.
Using combat footage from shows in the Metal Hero series again, this American Saban series weirdly combines its insectoid superheroes with a haunted mansion filled with characters based on classic monsters. With names like Count Fangula and Frankenbeans.
3, 2, 1.
I can think of the.
There we go.
I can think of the song, but I cannot think of.
I don't know if I got there in time, but the second you said Count Fangula, it's all right.
You were like slightly.
Yeah, I know. It's Beetleborgs.
It's big.
Yeah.
What is Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Is it Bowling
Jerry?
Control?
It's Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
Let's finish up Revenge from Mars.
This Martian is a mutant that grows out of the stomach of his brother and leads a rebellion to free Mars, that's supposed to be from corporate control. Jerry.
Who is Quato?
That is correct. Quato.
Boy,
Huh.
glad my dad let me watch Total Recall
Total
again now.
I only want to watch it because it had an NES game based on it.
Was he the third
Clear
blue?
the
AD 400?
Scores are close, by the way. Jerry, you have 11,800. Bowlymania, you have 12,000. Joel, Dr. Forrester, TV's Frank, Dr. Earnhardt, and Jonah Heston were all employees at this top research laboratory.
Three,
I so don't
one.
watch MS.
He worked at Gizmonic Institute. Just
I so
another
don't watch
face in
MS
a red
T3K.
jumpsuit. Mike
That was
did
good.
not work at Gizmonics because he was a temp.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode of this.
I've seen a few.
Oof.
We'll take.
I'm so
1600.
disappointed again.
I'm so sorry. I'll try harder.
All the bots were cobbled together on the cheap from disparate objects. Crow T Robot's mouth was one of these. Interesting trivia. They stopped using the word Gizmonics. Bowlymania.
I know this because of obvious reasons. What is bowling pin?
That's correct. It's a plastic bowling pin.
Oh.
They stopped using gizmonics in the later seasons after Joel left because he technically had a trademark on it because it was from his days as
Oh
a
God!
stand-up comedian.
Finish it out.
Although the show was nominated for Primetime Emmys and Cable Ace Awards, the one award it actually won was this arguably more prestigious award created to honor radio broadcasts and later expanded to TV and online media. Bowlymania.
What's a Peabody?
That's correct.
That
MST3K won
is-
a Peabody Award.
Thankfully, not an MST3K question.
It's MST3K related.
I know. Just glad to.
Wow.
All right. So
All
our
right.
final scores, but as we go into Final Jeopardy, are Bowlymania with 15,600, Jerry with 11,800, and John with 1,200. So everybody gets to do Final Jeopardy.
Everybody's in this one too.
That clap.
You will choose your bid. We don't need the buzzers anymore. You will choose your bid after I tell you what the category is, and we'll send it to Lego, who will punch it in. Then you will get 2 playthroughs of the theme song. I think it's like a minute, right? To do your answers after you see the question, and you'll also send those to Lego. So the category is apocalypses.
Like apocalypse, but you know.
So send your bids to Lego.
Man, that
Do
that
this.
last little run by Bowlymania really hurt John.
Check my work. Oh, thank God, I don't have any new work emails.
All right, I have all the bids.
Yay.
Okay. Here is your question. This Richard Matheson book follows the life of the last man on Earth as he barricades himself into his house and is repeatedly taunted and harassed by the rest of humanity who have become vampires due to a pandemic.
Do we send it to Lego too?
Yes.
Yes. We don't have a theme song?
Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 Boom, boom.
Okay.
Hang on. Need just a split second here.
Pause.
Wait,
I've-
we could do a different theme song from a different.
No. I'm trying to. The names are messing with me.
This
This is tuna with bacon. This is tuna with bacon.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with John.
Yes, the
Street
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Wait, we need.
So we're
you
going to
need to
show
change
the
it.
amount they wagered.
You show the wager after the answer.
Yes. Answer first.
Oh.
So we'll start with John. Your answer was
Need to
Hey.
switch the thing, Lego.
Oh, yeah. 1
I
second.
got it.
Okay.
This is tuna bacon. This is tuna bacon. This is tuna bacon on rye.
It's on rye.
Yeah.
Do you got it? I can do it real quick.
Yeah. No, I changed it. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay.
It's not true love we're making.
All right.
Always been-
John's question being revealed or answered now.
John said. What is?
You got it, Josh?
what is I Am Legend? That is correct. Your bid was
The whole
Oh. Everything. Oh, he didn't.
That puts him at 1,600.
400. So now you're at 1,600.
Woo!
Jerry was in second, so we do his next. Your answer was
Ooh.
I think Chris is seeing it before me because
Yeah,
Ooh.
I am legend, but you did not put it in the form of a question.
Correct.
Do the last ones have to be in the form of question?
No. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
All right, do I get my one free pass here?
That's round
Let
one,
him-
you're thinking.
That's round one only.
Let him. You can give it to him.
Cockiness over here. Bowlymania's got you.
Your bid was 7,000. So, and Bowlymania, your answer was
What is I Am Legend? With a question
I Am
mark.
Legend. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
And your bid was
$1 more than it needed to be.
So that means that our winner is, even with everybody getting it right, Bowlymania.
Nice.
Congratulations. Let's see. What did you score,
So-
Bowlymania?
Mulch one more.
2,300.
Oh wait, are we giving it to Jerry?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think it changes anything.
It is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Whoever won, send me your email address.
No.
Final.
Hang on.
yeah,
Sorry.
final
I didn't
score. Yeah,
expect
there you go.
everybody to get that final question correct, by the way.
They all know their
Richard
What,
Matheson.
Vincent
We all know
Price
our Will
movies.
Smith movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the movie is what gives it. It's like the only vampire apocalypse.
I
there
thought
is.
the name of
There-
the book was Omega Man.
No, the movie's made off of the book.
There have been 3 movies made off the book. The first one was called Last Man on Earth. The second one was called Omega Man, and then the third one was called I Am Legend, which was the name
Yep.
of the original book.
Oh.
Was World War Z not apocalyptic?
So you put yours in.
It's the World War Z zombies.
So Bully, you put yours in $1 more than I possibly could have gotten.
Correct.
Yeah.
The optimal Jeopardy first place player play. And
And
Had
and
you
that's
actually
why
been
that
one-
last little run was so important for John, or so bad for John, because he could have potentially like won in a bidding war if you guys both missed.
right,
But Bowlymania
the third-
took it away.
right. The third place bid correct play is whatever first place would lose, trying to ensure victory over second. If you assume, I've done game theory I'm a giant game show nerd, but third place in Final Jeopardy, their optimal bid is whatever first place would end up at if it was trying to cover second, and they both got it wrong.
There you go. Accurate.
I got
Omega Man was the one with Charlton Heston, right? Yeah.
my downfall was 2 daily doubles.
I'm
My
glad
downfall
I
is like
didn't-
I think
I'm
it must
glad I
have
didn't Holzhauer True Daily Double it in when I found one.
Well, good job, Bowlymania.
thank you.
I think Jasmine, you already have Bowlymania's information.
I do not have his
Well,
email address.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yeah, he won the last trivia challenge, if you recall.
Oh, that's right.
Unless you felt like deleting my last message to you,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
she
no,
figured she
no,
wouldn't be
no.
talking to you again, so.
I know, right?
That was
Well,
fun.
Yes, thank you so
That
much.
was-
Well played. 2 very strong scores.
Mhm. John's here too.
What's the highest? Hey, more than certain people.
Yeah, no, he was in contention.
It's
Basically,
not
he was in
negative
contention
20,000.
until Bowlymania.
He broke 4 digits.
Yeah,
It's not negative 5 digits.
right.
Danny.
I think this was the first one where everyone got to play Final Jeopardy, right?
No, I think
I would
last
say
time
that's
as
kind
well.
of a scary.
Yeah, it's been happening more often lately. And yes, General Yagov has got it right. John will make up for it by winning Tuesday Night Fights tomorrow.
Exactly.
He and his partner, birthday boy Drew.
Better zero, baby. Street
Well,
I'm
betters.
doing my best. Can't guarantee.
Thank you guys for
Yeah,
joining us.
Just
Dion.
go Rose, man. You can't lose.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I know, but well, this is Alpha 3, not Alpha 2. So yeah.
Oh, true.
Just go Dalsum.
He will.
But
All right. Thanks, Dials and John Gal and Bowlymania for joining us. Congratulations, Bowlymania. Thank you again, Josh, for doing all this.
Make some dinner.
Yeah. So
get some homework done.
I don't know who wants. I don't know who wants to work on it. Let me know when you want to do it, because like I said, it doesn't need to replace this. We can put it somewhere else during the week.
Okay.
But I don't know who wants to do the questions, but I figure at the very least I can send you the big list of like things that I know about.
Sounds good.
And then you can pick categories from there. Some of them will be very general, some will be more specific. I'll do it all over the place.
Okay.
I don't know, and you can figure out whatever format you want to do it in. We can try a Jeopardy if you can come up with some interesting way to have a penalty, but if you come up with something else, that'll work too. But yeah, I'll just send you a category and let me know whenever you want to do it, really.
We'll look up this mastermind. Also, Bowlymania, you there?
I am.
What's mastermind?
Sure.
Describe it for us.
I'm linking a episode of it right now in the chatting channel. Basically, everybody comes in, and it's 4 contestants usually in the BBC version, but they all have a specialty category, which they quiz them very brutally on, and then the next 2 rounds are sort of more general. And it's a straight quiz show, but
I mean,
everybody's got their specialty categories. So like if a couple of people wanted to do this as, flip the roles, you could all take your specialty categories, and rather than do sort of a general one after that, we could just do multiple specialty category rounds.
I gotcha.
Okay, the gift card is sent.
We can do something where I go up against other people. I just thought it would be most entertaining for everybody if they watch me crash and burn in as many things as possible without even anybody to compete against.
All right. We will. Yeah, send me the categories, or send me the categories. When do you want to? Do we want to bump this back for work's sake to 5 o'clock or something, Josh?
We can. I don't. It's not necessary. It's just today was like, Corey randomly wanted me to go over to the Richardson to get some stuff. So,
would 5:30 be more convenient? We could just skip Gory Midori or see if she could do it earlier in the day.
Either way works
Where
for
is
me.
Corey?
Like I can still do 4:30 if that's fine. Like it just, doing it later isn't gonna. It's just gonna give me an excuse to procrastinate more. Really.
Gotcha. I understand.
However you want.
All right. Let's stick with our momentum and do it at 4:30.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, you want to go to another channel so we can try and set up that scoreboard for you?